I am not ranking the weapons based on how good they are, because if we do that, that is going to be a discussion for a very, very long time, and it's probably going to turn to arguments, and there's a lot of shit that I still don't know about a lot of these weapons, so we're not going to do that. However, these weapons are based off of how fun they are, in my perspective. Okay, so we got the categories here. We have peak, great, good, and it's okay. I cannot say that any weapon is legitimately bad. That's just not true at all. But the lowest of the low is just okay. Now, in a perfect world, all these would just be at peak. But this is not a perfect world. First things first, where's the hammer at? Peak. Peak. It's my favorite weapon in the game. It's the best weapon in the game for me. That is my number one, baby. I love this weapon so much. I would take it out on dates with me, okay? If I had a girlfriend and we had a special night together, that weapon was gonna be there with me, easily. I'm not, no pause on that, no AO on that, I don't care. I wish I hated a weapon enough to tell you one was bad. Now we got the hammer out the way. Bow. I think that the bow, for me, is at good. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't think that it's the greatest weapon of all time. I do enjoy it, but there are some things on the weapon that I'm kind of like about, and a lot of it has to do with just skill issue. There are some type of tricks with the bow that I'm just not clicking right with. I'm just gonna put it at okay. I'm just gonna put it at good. Let me take that back. I'm just gonna put it at good. It's okay. Everything fun about the bow and Wild's Capcom nerfed. See, a lot of people told me that the bow got nerfed. So maybe that's why it's not clicking with me as good as like other weapons. So Capcom, that's your fucking fault. I'm kidding, I love you guys. What is that? This is the Switch. This is not a Switch, this is a Charge Blade. I'm gonna put that at great. Here's one thing with Charge Blade. I like the Charge Blade a lot. No, because what I'm about to say with the, you know what? We're gonna keep it at great. Charge Blade, I do enjoy. The only downside for me is that there is a lot of micromanaging on it. I have to pay attention to what type of buff I have. I have to pay attention to the shield buff. I have to pay attention to the sword buff. I have to pay attention to a lot of things, especially when the chainsaw comes. I have to pay attention. Excuse me, the pizza cutter. I have to pay attention to a lot in order to get like max damage off of this thing. It's a little too much thinking. I know that sounded very caveman, but you see what I put at peak at number one, so it makes sense why I feel that way, right? It's only fair. So with the Charge Blade, I put it at great. It's not amazing, but I put it at great. DP nerf, tracker arrow nerf, bow on bird nerfed, and elements is crap in this game. They just didn't care. I haven't messed with it since Worlds, so I can't comment on Wilds. With the bow, you love the dodges on the bow. Now the dodges on the bow are good. The dodges on the bow are pretty good, but it's just unfortunately it's not enough for me to like put it up from like higher than good. Dual blades. I know I'm about to get hate from someone with this. The dual blades is the most overrated weapon in Monster Hunter. I cannot tell you how many times I've gone on a new streamer's channel and I asked them what their favorite weapon is, and they easily say dual blades. With that being said, there's a reason why people use it a lot. It's pretty fucking great. it's pretty fucking great. It's pretty great. I don't say overrated in a negative sense. I mean, hold on. I do not use overrated in a negative sense. Look what's on my wall. This is one of the most overrated series of all time, and it has my number one favorite love. So just because the thing is considered overrated in my eyes does not mean that it's bad. So with the dual blades, you are a easy, and I mean an easy great. You're not peak for me just yet, because there's something about it that I'm missing. But when you get there, you're gonna be right there next to the hammer, I promise you. Great sword, also great. I love the great sword. One flaw with it though, and this is a skill issue. As a hammer main, I can agree with this. Fellow hammer main, welcome. This is the home for hammer players. Great sword. I enjoy the great sword a lot. I would put it at peak next to a hammer, but there's one issue, and this is definitely a me thing. Great sword is the best weapon. Okay, so here's my thing with the great sword. I love the great sword. I think the great sword is incredible. I think that in a perfect world, this would have been right next door to the hammer as like peak weapon for me. The one downside that I have with it is the same downside that everybody has had with the greatsword. I don't care how often they have buffed this damn weapon, how often they have changed it, how often they have made it better, especially with the offsets, because the offset for the greatsword is incredible. There's just one fatal flaw. No matter what they do, I'm still missing my attacks. I can't tell you how many times I see a tail, I'm getting ready to cut it off. I feel it in my bones with just and it deflates me. It completely deflates me on the ground. It breaks my heart. I'm like, come on, man, that would have been cool. Like, I saw like a nice 1k damage critical hit coming from this, and it whiffed. Focus mode solves all the missing. Focus mode is really good. I thank you for focus mode. That being said, when I'm not in focus mode with the greatsword, damn. Damn. So it's because of that, and I'm very petty, but because of that, I had to put it at great. Now, to be fair, I will move it to a high grade. It's literally just that one thing for me. Outside of that, it should be at peak. Not being focus mode in Wilds is like not playing half the game. That's something that I'm starting to learn now. Unless you're a hammer player, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Gun Lance is peak. Gun Lance is peak. Defense on point. Damage on point. Power clash on point. And you're blowing shit up. I'm a simple-minded man. I see explosion, I like, and the Gun Lance is just that. And let's also talk about the fact that we got a corn on the cob Gun Lance. You can't tell me that's not cool, or at least silly. I always love using the Gun Lance. That is a great weapon. That is an amazing weapon. Peak. Is that the heavy bow gun? That's a heavy bow gun. All right, heavy bow gun. This might be a little controversial. I'm playing the heavy bow gun and the light bow gun. It's okay. If I had to switch it up, I would put light bow gun higher than heavy bow gun. Hear me out. The heavy and the light bow gun can be fun. This is true. This can be fun. But to be completely honest with you, they don't really do anything that's too crazy. I was about to say wild. Like, I don't feel like it doesn't activate a neuron in my head. You know, like, I'm aiming and I'm just shooting. I think that the light bow gun is more fun because I do like the maneuverability. I do like the fact that you can have follow-up shots or the chaser shot that they talk about. I don't think that the special ammo is all that good personally. I think the heavy bow gun wins in that. But I feel like in maneuverability, I think that the light bow gun is just more fun. Heavy bow gun, on the other hand, I like his defense when you have guard up. I like the special ammo. I like the Wyvern ignition. I don't really like Wyvern Piercer, but I do like the Gatling gun, but I don't like how slow it is. I don't like its focus attack, where the light bow gun is literally just lobbing a bomb. And the offset for the heavy bow gun, in my opinion, is so annoyingly situational that it makes me ask the question, what's even the point? Why should I even add this ammo type in here if it's so situational and time consuming? With the hammer, offset it's just like that. There's so many different ways to do offset in the hammer, thanks to the buff. With the greatsword, it's one button. With the insect glaive, it's a good read up in the air. I do like that. But with the heavy bow gun, it's like, why should I get this special type of like ammo? And if I don't know about that, then I just wasted like some of its potential. So I don't know. It just, for me, the heavy bow gun is just like, bleh. And I feel like the light bow gun is just better. With that being said, I feel like they both belong in the same category of like, it's just okay. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna play them. I played every weapon in this game. Well, damn near every weapon in this game, which you'll see why. Maybe if I give another shot in the future and play them again, I'll see what happens. But for right now, I think that light bow gun and heavy bow gun, it's okay. I managed to offset with the damn hunting horn. I never and likely will never offset with the heavy bow gun. Yeah, like the heavy bow gun is so situational with its offset. I use the heavy bow gun as my range option, but goddamn, they really low. There's fun potential in Wild, so I understand it being low and fun. I just use it as a Gravios killer in Wilds in its current state. Yeah, you know, yeah, it's like you can only really use the heavy bow gun in certain scenarios. It's not like something that I'm just gonna pick all the time and have a good time with. Like, I have more fun with it in World. But yeah, light and heavy bow gun, it's just okay. Hunting horn. Have I used a hunting horn? Let's experiment. Speak. 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 I've seen enough. I've seen enough. It's peak. Jesus. That. I've seen enough. No, you guys. No, you were smart. No, you guys knew exactly what was up. Let me be honest with you. You know what it feels like to me? It feels like a musical hammer. The focus attack was sick. The musical notes was sick. The echo bubble. Raz told me about that. Hold on. The performance beat, the encore thing, the amount of buffs that I saw on the screen was ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure that's not even all of them. I'm pretty sure we could add even more. We're gonna have to do a hunting horn like only like hunt. We're gonna have to do that. Hunting horn mains are best. Freaking love it when they join the hunts. Hunting horn's peak. Hunting horn's peak. We have. It's not enough. Beautiful. I might be a hunting horn player. What did Law say? We got him? Yeah, y'all did. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. Speaking of peak. Speaking of peak. Speaking of peak. Insect glaive. Peak. I have to give a huge apology. Huge apology. When I first saw the insect glaive, I thought it looked stupid. I hated it. I was like, this is so dumb. I am not using insect glaive under any circumstances. I apologize. I was not familiar with your game. I was not familiar with the insect glaive game. This weapon is amazing. This weapon is peak. The maneuverability, the aerial combat, the mount, the fact that I can just mount almost at any time. The Kinsec scenario is pretty cool. The offset is so satisfying when it works. There's nothing bad I can say about the insect glaive, like at all. That's an easy peak right there, actually. Lance is gonna be that good. Let me explain why. I love the gun lance so much. I think everything that the gun lance does is incredible. I would put the lance at the same scenario, but there's one reason why it dropped down from like peak to just good. There's no explosions. There's no wyvern blast. There's nothing besides just the shield and the weapon itself. And because of that, I have to put it down to just good. It is a devastating weapon though. Like if we put like the lance based on how good the weapon is, I would actually put it at peak. But because it's like I'm putting it at a fun factor, it's just good. It's just good. Now if they buff it in the future, then we'll reevaluate. But right now, it's just that good. Our friendship is determined on where you put sword and shield. Just saying. Our friendship might be put into question after what I say what I'm about to say. It might be put into question. But I did say earlier in this list that you have to convince me a good reason why it should be lower or higher. I put Charge Blade at great because I do enjoy it a lot. It's just the micromanaging for me that it gets too much in the middle of like an intense fight, and sometimes I just don't want to have to think more when I'm playing. If I'm playing like Laggy or Steve, I don't want to look at the screen and be like, okay, which buff do I have right now? I just want to just like get in and fight. So it's a skill issue. I'll admit that it's a skill issue. Long sword, there's a hard one. Sometimes I want to put it at peak, but other times I want to put it at great. Longsword is my skill issue weapon. I know I like it. I'm just really bad at clicking sheath for counters. Same. And it's because, you know what? Thank you for saying that, Bridget. It's because of that I'm going to put it at great. If I can master the longsword, I would put it at peak. Because I'm missing that. I cannot IEA slash to save my life. I can't do it to save my life. So I know I'm not using the weapon to its true potential. So it's a skill issue for me. So because of that, I would put it at great. Now, I will say the moments where I feel like Virgil, that's peak. Switch axe. Switch axe is another great weapon. It's not peak, but it's great. It falls in the same category, kind of, in the micromanaging part, even though the micromanaging is hella dumbed down compared to the charge blade. Explosions, amazing. The axe mode is pretty good. The blade mode is like really broken if done right, and I swear like the fucking like explosion ability plus the follow-up slash afterwards is just mwah, it's beautiful, especially when you can hit your target. With that being said, I would put Switch Axe at great. It is right, actually I put Switch Axe like next to Charge Blade, like right here, and they have fantastic looking weapons. Yeah, the weapon designs for the Switch Axe is incredible. They're incredible. If I did a tier list based off of weapon designs, we'd be here all day. Lost might actually delete me from his friends list after this. Sword and Shield, and from what I've seen, Sword and Shield is one of the most defended weapons in the entire game. And what I mean by defended, I mean in the sense of if you badmouth a Sword and Shield in front of a Sword and Shield user, they're coming for your neck. With that being said, I am not going to put the Sword and Shield at it's okay, because I don't think it's just okay. In World, yes, I easily would have put that in it's just okay. But because of the changes that is in the Sword and Shield, I did have somewhat of a good time. It's not great, it's almost there, but it's at a very high good. Some of the attacks, like the rush attack, is really fun. The focus strikes is really good. And perfect guarding, maneuverability is really good. Seizing the weapon is really fast. Perfect guarding is really good. The power clash, hold on. That one ability where you can get a free mount, focus strike, is really good. You can KO a monster with the shield bash. The rush attack is pretty... I'm about to move it to great. Let's settle this. Let's settle this. Just like I did with the hunting horn, let me use the Sword and Shield real quick. My bad. You got me. Yeah, it's peak. I'm good with this list. I'm happy about this list. There's legit nothing that can convince me otherwise with these two weapons though. And I use these pretty well. And I've been using these 4 weapons. But everything else here, they belong. I hope you all enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and especially hit the bell notification icon to receive updates on my future videos. We're almost at 1K, so let's get this going. But with that being said, my name is Cage. I'm a monster hunter. I'm just a gamer in general, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.